Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a box from Telfar. It's a pretty big box, isn't it? Let's get it open. I haven't bought a Telfar bag for quite a while now, but recently they released this color and I really wanted it, and I have been waiting it for a long time now, so I decided I'm gonna get it this time. Let's open it up and take a look. This arrived 3 days after I ordered it. I would say it's extremely fast. Their processing, their shipping is amazing. So this is how it packed it. Let's take it out. This bag does come in this reusable plastic bag. You can use it for laundry when you travel, or something you want to protect from dirty stuff. It's really useful, especially when you go on a trip. And then it also comes with this dust bag. Let's take it out. Wow! This color is beautiful. This is their chocolate color. But I do see some indentation on this one though. Not sure if you can see here. Let's look at it closer. Remove this Velcro. Handles feel a little bit thicker this time somehow. Did they change the material? Inside of it is also this dark brown color lining. I believe it's a cotton or polyester blend lining. It feels pretty good in terms of the quality inside. And then it has this zip pocket. Let's see. Not all the way down. So it's a tail here. So the zip pocket, but it's definitely big enough even if you have a big phone. I know a lot of people complain about the quality of Telfar, and usually it's pretty good, but this time feel a little bit drier than my previous Telfar bag. So this is made from polyurethane, so-called vegan leather or faux leather. And if you are a frequent visitors of my channel, you probably know how much I love my full grain leather bags and even my Coach leather bag. So vegan leather bag is not really my vibe, honestly, but this is I'm counting some other Telfar bags I have. This is the 4th vegan leather version I have. I'll be honest, I didn't expect myself to get so many, because after all, I really do just like real leather bag. But this is kind of one of the situations that you have to use it before you decided if it's good enough. Recently, I started to use my bag for a longer time so that I can do a deeper review on them, and I realized that instead of rotating out my bags every day, I can understand and know more about bag if I use it for a week or two. Once you use it every day, carry different stuff in and out, you will figure out that if the bag is actually good or not, because you would start to see issues, or you would start to see what's good about the bag. And this is kind of the situation that I didn't expect myself to fall in love with Telfar's shopping bag, but once I started using it, it just fit my style so nicely, because I do like crossbody features, and I'm 5'9", around 135 pounds, depends on what I ate yesterday. And this is kind of perfect for my crossbody carry. It's not too long that it hangs really low. I like my bags hang higher because it feels lighter that way. If I let my bag hang lower, it feels heavier and it's kind of hard to carry my bag for a long time if it feels heavy. And I love that these short handles, they are very comfortable to carry. Like sometimes when you go in and out of your car, it's really easy to just grab this and go. I know most people complain about these long straps that just hang there without a purpose when you don't use it. After you carry this a while, it will kind of drape nicer. For example, this is my older version in dark olive color. I like that once you use it more, you carry it more, it will smooth out like back charm on your back. This is kind of give me that feeling. I know it's not everyone's favorite feature, but I do like it. It doesn't bother me how this just hang around, so personally it works for me. So I would encourage you to try a bag, use it for more than a week or two before you decide that if a bag is good for you or not. You have to really use the bag for a period of time to know that it really works for you. I have mentioned this perspective in my previous Telfar video because they are made with polyurethane material, so they are not going to last as long as, like for example, full grain leather. Personally, I would use it as much as possible because my prediction is it may start to show wears and break after a few years. So this is not a bag that you want to keep for a long time for investment piece. No, this is not that bad. So I would use it as much as possible. For that reason, after buying the dark olive and the navy color, I wasn't planning to buy more unless I see a color I really like. And I always wanted a chocolate color. I just love how versatile this color is. This dark brown color would just match up all my outfit really well. And also this is just perfect for fall and winter as well. So after this color, I don't know that if I would get more because I feel like right now I basically have all I need. Unless Telfar come out with some new color that match my personal style. Otherwise, I think this would be for it for now, for a while, unless they are doing collaboration with certain brand or new material. For example, if they are releasing another leather version, I would totally go for it. Since I won't be buying more Telfar bag for a while, I thought I would go through all my Telfar bag, rate them from my favorite to least favorite. Maybe this would give you a reference point if you decided you want to try a Telfar bag or buy more Telfar bags. First of all, I would say this medium size is my favorite. They're just perfect for my everyday use. Since pandemic, I started to carry like masks and alcohol wipes. So I do need to carry more stuff when I go out, even when I go to lunch. And sometimes I do carry my cameras. So with medium size Telfar bag like this, it could carry everything I need. It is really convenient even when I go shopping. I could just put it on as a crossbody bag and it's a really easy to use bag. And medium size is definitely my favorite. I have this navy color and this dark olive color because of they are slightly more desaturated and more muted tone. They are easy to match with my outfit. So with these two, I would say they are definitely my favorite and I definitely have been using it a lot. You can see, I think probably I have this maybe almost a year now and I don't see much wear on them. I'm pretty careful with my bag. For example, I don't put them on the concrete ground because after all this is a polyurethane material. If your concrete ground scratch your bag, I don't think you can do much about it. So I would avoid putting it on rough surface. Other than that, they are really easy to use. They don't show wear much at all. However, I wouldn't say the same with their light color version, because their light color version tend to get color transfer easily. So I would stay with darker colors if you want more of a carefree experience with Telfar bags. The next bag I want to show you is this Telfar and Moose Knuckle collaboration bag. This one made with their genuine lamb leather. So I'm guessing this is just a genuine leather. I'm not sure, but I cannot find more information unless I cut this open, which I'm not going to do. And I really love this kind of a clever play of Telfar patterns on this front and back. Unfortunately, they don't have this pattern for the medium version, or else I would definitely get that. I also love this quilting on the side. It's just so sophisticated design, and I truly love it. If they would make this like in small version, I would totally get it, but they only make it with the large version with Moose Knuckle. So I really love this bag, but the strap length dropped a little bit different on the large for me. And I haven't used this much because this bag is really huge. Compared to medium, it's really huge. It's more like a travel bag, but because this is lamb leather, I think it's pretty fragile, so I wouldn't use it for travel like in the airplane or something, unless I do a road trip somewhere. Otherwise, it may be hard for me to use this bag regularly. So, but I do love the design. Absolutely love this design. Sometimes you buy bags that you can use every day, and sometimes you buy a bag because you just love how it looks. And this is one of the bags that I knew I wasn't going to use it much, but I still do love it dearly. And so far I think it has been probably more than 6 months now, and so far it's okay. I usually keep it in the dust bag, so I don't see any wear on it so far, so that's good news, and no mold or anything. Next are these two medium-sized Telfar collaboration bags, and I do love these two. I know they are kind of more novelty bags with the shearlings around it. Personally, the back one would be my preference. I think with the back one, it's not so out there, it's not so loud, so it could match with most of my outfit, no problem, especially in the winter. It's kind of just a good vibe, and the shape and the sizing is still similar to their regular faux leather version. So, however, this was quite a disaster with their release last year because they just happened to have so many quality issues, and I did have to exchange one of mine, the brown color one. One thing I do like this collaboration version is their zipper pull has this Telfar logo instead of just regular zipper pull. I did use them after I got these two and also early spring, but since spring hit and I did put it away for the fall or winter time, so now the weather in Pennsylvania start to cooling off a little. I feel like maybe it's time to bring it out and use my suede cleaner to brush it a little bit to fluff it up, and hopefully the weather is cool enough that I can start using these two again. So this is the last Telfar bags I'm showing you today. This is their large shopping bag in tan color, and this is the last on my list because just like my Moose Knuckle collaboration bag, I don't get to use a large bag like this very frequently because I work from home, and due to the pandemic I don't get to travel as much as I used to be. So this has been sitting on my shelf mostly because I just don't see myself carrying this big bag to TJ Maxx or Home Goods. They would wonder why I bring a big bag. Anyway, the difference for this large size Telfar shopping bag is, other than the big zip pocket. It has another slip pocket on the other side, so it's really convenient. Sometimes you want to put away your phone, it has this extra slip pocket that come in handy. And also it's amazing that the zip pocket is huge. It's almost all the way. I bet you can put your laptop in it. It's just a very big size zip pocket. I definitely can put my iPad Pro 12.9 inside. I do still like this, but I thought when I bought a tan color, it would be kind of more of a neutral tone. But this look a little bit more orange from what I can see. So, but I do like it though. It matches up with my collection pretty well, and I'm looking forward to do some road trip soon, and hopefully I can find opportunity to start using this bag. I haven't used it, and I have been just let it sit around on my shelf, and nothing break and nothing chip off. So far so good. Anyway, I'm glad that I was able to purchase this chocolate color Telfar shopping bag. I'm going to use it right away because this is just perfect for my everyday use. And before I end this video, I would like to know that, do you have experience with bag that you at first you were not sure about it and then you ended up using it a lot? What bag that give you that unexpected result? Please comment it below and let me know so that I can go check out those brands and maybe find some new bags to buy. I hope you found what I shared with you today somewhat helpful, and if you have any question regarding Telfar shopping bags, you can leave it in the comment. However, if you have question regarding Telfar small size, the tiny one, I can't answer you because I don't have one. I don't find that size helpful or useful for my daily life, so I haven't bought one myself. But otherwise, I'm glad that I'm able to share all my Telfar bags with you today, and I'm going to start using my Shearling Telfar bag soon, since now the weather is cooling off in Pennsylvania. I'll talk to you again soon, and bye!